G'day guys, and welcome to the second battle report on No Might No Fate with Damo. Just quickly wanted to do a little bit of housekeeping. I know the Weather Pig already did this at the end of the last video. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. It's my Rohan versus Mops Rivendell. In that video I was playing a 4 attack based Dernhelm model, which is first off cheating, but secondly a misinterpretation of the rules via Battlescribe. In the profile it says that Dernhelm has 3 attacks and Mary has 1. I probably should have read the passenger rule as stated in the books. Mary doesn't actually add that dice. Thankfully, in that video the Inquisitor mentioned that in the comments. After the battle report was finished filming, I went and had a look at the rules and it did indeed confirm that Mary doesn't attack. So thankfully we know that now. Just a word of warning to anyone who's new and uses Battlescribe like ourselves. If you see a value that looks a bit too good to be true, probably check the rules and the armies books. It probably is wrong. We've had that happen with Gothmog. Gothmog with and without a shield according to Battlescribe is defense 6. So just keep an eye on that. Read your books before you go to a tournament and you'll be right. Anyway, this is my first ever YouTube video that I have edited and filmed, so please enjoy. So here we have a small ruined Gondorian village. I'm assuming a Mordor force has come through and slaughtered everyone, and there's a small token force of Númenóreans who magically time travelled, and some elves to come and face them. So we have this nice little courtyard in the middle, a lot of avenues of access with line of sight blocking, so they're not going to get shot off the table if they play properly. There's a lot of difficult terrain around the place, so the boys are going to have to be careful with their cavalry, and otherwise there's a lot of open areas for them to do some cheeky shenanigans.
Alright, yep, 650 Mordor list. It's a bit of an unconventional one for me. I've never done a list that's entirely regular orcs with only 1 Morannon. But the reason I did that is so I could take some big toys. Kamolon Fellbeast, Mordor Troll, Blackguard, Captain, Drummer, Gertz, Master of Reserve, and a banner. The rest of them are normal orcs, and I've even got a spread. I've got 2 hands, spears, bows, and the Wild Riders to support him. So it's a bit of a different list for me, with a real focus on having small troops but big toys.
Alright, so I've got a 650 point Last Alliance with the captain of the leader being Isildur, with 9 Númenórean men with shields. Then I got for my Rivendell is Eristor with 4 Rivendell warriors with shields, 4 with spear and shields, and 4 with bow at the end. Then we just got a regular captain. He's mounted, this is just his unmounted. He's mounted with lance, bow, and shield, and with the same loadout for that. So it's got 4 men with shields, 4 men with sword and shields, spears and shields, and 4 with bow. That is 650.
Weatherpig got rid of Lords of Battle. Mop's here with me. Mop got rid of Fog of War. So what is Mop's strat in Hold Ground?
So I knew he would pick Hold Ground just because he had a hero that affects Maelstrom. And I think even though he can affect it, I think I can still outmaneuver to an extent. As much as he's got flying, I think I can still get to the middle. I do have archers, so I could snipe the Nazgul or him out of the sky. Just because I know he likes to jump around above buildings and stuff. So I just gotta try and get to the middle, hold there. I can outfight him by quite a bit, just because he's got regular orcs. And because they're only regular, my strength 3 actually does, I think they're on 5s, I get to wound, which is so much better than 6s.
Yeah, nice. Alright, so we have the Weather Pig here. We know what the scenario is. What is your plan, mister?
So I predicted that there was going to be significant elf component to his army. I thought he'd be all elves, but I am pretty happy to see the men in there. I do like the diversity of Last Alliance. So Kamol is here to kill big heroes, or at least to tie them up. He doesn't necessarily have big heroes, but so I think Kamol's going to mop up his little ones, as will the troll. And I've got some support. The drum is to catapult these warg up so they can stick with Kamol. The troll is to try and kill heroes, supported by a banner, and I've got the maelstrom support. So really, I can't beat his troops. I'm outclassed in every way. So I really think I can just knock out his heroes, and then there's not much he can do from there.
Alright, so we are doing priority for turn 1 and deployment. So you
Just
boys don't really want this.
No, I suppose not. And I don't get it.
Nice. Okay, so Mop, roll for your warbands to see who deploys.
Alright, so the first one is going to be Isildur.
So he comes in. Where's he come in?
He comes in at north-south.
Isildur is all the way down there. Alright, we'll go and do the next captain.
Oh, does he do all of this?
He has to do his whole army. This is why you don't want priority in a Maelstrom deployment.
Yeah. That's east.
Who was it for?
I think that's...
Oh, yeah, I was just going next.
Okay, you're going to go Arrestor next? Okay.
Yeah.
Your opponent
So you can might these rolls.
chooses either east or west. So do you want to might it up to go with you, mate?
Nah, you can
You
choose.
can let me choose?
Choose a point. Or I'm going to go south.
You're going to go north.
Oh, no. Yeah, that's what I meant.
You're going to go next to Isildur.
Next to Isildur.
For clarification, I am on the black and the...
Yeah, we probably should have done this anyway.
That's right. So, I have, for the first time ever, Lucky Mr. Master of Reserves. So, I want to put him down first. So, what is it? I get the up and down for free, don't I? And then he gives it to everyone else once he's on the board.
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure that's how it works. That was 6. That was cocked. 2.
Okay, so Mop gets to
Your
choose.
opponent chooses to either north or south. So I can, for free, I can put it to a 1, but then I don't get the bonus on anyone else. I'm gonna put it to a 3 using his Master of Reserves.
Alright, so Mop, east or west, where do you want to put
And for clarification,
Mr.
he
Gertz?
has the troll. So put him right there.
Does he have the banner as well?
Yes.
Okay.
The troll and the banner. So 6 inches from that corner. Then, I guess we do the next least important warband, the Blackguard of Barad-dûr. Get a 4. So I can either go north
Or south?
or I can, for free, because he's on the board now,
Okay.
I can up it to a 5. Once we've done all this, I'll clarify that I'm doing that correctly. Choose point either north or south. And then a 4, and so it's I choose, because I can put it up to a 5 if I want. I'm going to put them all together.
Nice.
Jesus Christ. I specifically want. The thing is, we're kind of cheating here, but we're both doing it. So it's fine. I think
Yeah.
he plays the whole warband. I'm specifically putting Kamal in the middle to get the drummer in range of everyone. That was my plan.
Okay, so we're here with priority roll for turn 1 because I just screwed up the last filming. So there was a 2 from the Weather Pig, and what did Mr. Mop get? Probably a 1. Okay.
I'm going to drum with my drummer right here.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
And I'm very happy to say, oh yeah, that's 12 in the middle. Easily everyone's within 12. So everyone's affected except Kamal. And I guess the Blackguard isn't affected because he's an Uruk-hai.
He's in Uruk, yeah.
I didn't think, and the troll, of course. But the Wargs are affected.
Okay, yeah, I forgot that drums had to be announced before heroics. So Mop, would you like to call anything?
Any marches?
Who's going to march?
Who, big man?
Your captain.
Where's big man?
Captain.
Captain? Oh yeah, good idea.
Alright, well, get marching.
So, I just want to clarify a couple things. First of all, Mop is outnumbering me at the start of the game, which is a big problem, because Mordor needs to outnumber him. So effectively, I'm at -1 courage, and I'm forfeiting another rule because he's outnumbering me. So I really need to do more damage than him at the start of the game, or I'm in a lot of trouble. The other thing worth noting is the limitation of this specific game. So last game, what was it? I said no legendary heroes. This game, Damo has specified we must have 3 warbands exactly, no more, no less. So normally,
Isn't that a nice
Mop,
little
at this
tree?
point, he could probably pull off 2 warbands at this point cost if he took Gilgalad. And I'd probably have 4. I'd probably remove a couple of these orcs and throw in a shaman. So I'm playing at less than normally would, and Mop's playing more than normally would. But it's not so significant that it's like ruining the game or anything.
Yeah, so we didn't really know that, of course we didn't know that we were going to get a Maelstrom deployment game,
I'm very happy.
but you've really been wanting to use Gertz, haven't you?
Yeah, this is pretty good. I hold my whole army together, mainly so I could just pop that drum off. Gertz and drum is a pretty deadly combo. I only took the drummer so that the Warg could keep up with Kamal, but it's doing more than I expected.
So what heroics does Gurritz know? Do you know off the top of your head?
I believe he can strike.
Would he have
He
March?
probably will. He's a captain equivalent. He's right at the bottom for some reason. He can only march. No strike for goods.
He's 5'5", isn't he?
Yes, but that's not going to help me much. Oh no, I guess it will. And what can Kamal do? Kamal can channel, strike, and challenge.
All my bows moved half.
All of your bows moved half.
Except these ones. These didn't.
So they didn't. Do those guys have any shots?
Yes.
I moved
I guess
forward
they would.
everything, but I specifically put the shields up front. So they're defense 5. Is that going to help?
So I'm gonna
I don't
put.
think that's going to help actually.
Okay, these 4 dudes, because they moved, it's going to be forced to hit. So I'm going to just do one at a time. So this first, it's just this guy. So to hit, makes it.
Nice.
To wound.
Needs a 5. No.
Next one to hit.
You don't need to switch dice. You can re-roll one die.
Next one to hit.
In the tray.
We'll say this again. Yeah, re-roll that.
Okay,
He
it hits.
hits. Nice. Yep. He kills him.
Kills him.
Okay.
You got one
Alright.
more.
One more shot.
Behind him.
Guy behind him.
Knowing the ways? Yeah, that's a clean shot.
To hit.
Misses. Okay.
Alright, one more.
Eventful shooting. Do we want to just roll priority right here? There's no more shooting?
Yeah, they got no line of sight.
And I guess you didn't have any magic to
Well, I might.
use.
To
start.
I don't have it in my dice. I got a 3.
Okay.
6.
So
Gets a 6. Any heroics or drumming from Mordor?
Yeah, I'll draw. That's it, I think.
Alright.
Yep.
Yep.
Mob's not calling anything? No? Alright, well, we'll be back. Right. So we have just finished movement and Mordor is literally everywhere. They got some sneaky dogs in there.
2 dog.
And I'm doing that the wrong way. There we go. Got a dog over there. Arestor's probably going to have a big fight on his hands next turn, if he's unlucky. Mob's got some shooting.
Yes. So these 4 guys are going to go into this back bow, so it's going to go through the front. So this is to hit. That all misses.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, I shoot back. I think I'm hitting on 6s, aren't I?
Yeah, you will.
I'm going to go into this back guy.
Yep, those archers.
I missed.
Ooh,
Do you want this one? Oh god. And I get it.
you get it.
Any heroics from last night?
I'm going to heroic move with Isildur.
Move or march? Move. Okay.
The big man himself.
I don't think I really care. I mean, I don't want to. The problem is I need to be careful that I don't break. Yeah, go for it.
Is there any reason you
I
do
don't
the
think
heroic
it's-
mob?
I just
You just wanted it?
He just wants more control over the combats. He can't get in, but he
fine.
can get his boys in.
Mop has just done his heroic move with.
So we're on my regular move.
So we're on to Mordor's regular move. Interesting move. Just to. What are you trying to do here, Mop?
Just trying to get him out of position. Just let my just blocking off his corridor, so it's not letting too many things get through. I'm thinking of 4D chess right now.
Okay.
And just to clarify, I did not drum this turn. I should have actively elected that I'm not. It was
Yeah.
kind of obvious that I
You
wouldn't.
have to
But
drum.
no, I guess it defaults to that. It's my mistake. But I don't know if I said anyone here, do I? So Damon's asked me what I'm doing with Kamal here. It's pretty simple. As tough as your big toys are, especially the ones that are a little more fragile, like the wraiths. Because Mop has to move after me, he will surround Kamal and kill him in one turn. if Kamal comes in here and if I win the fight, he will probably die. If I lose the fight, Kamal will die, and Kamal's way more points than this dickhead, so it's just not worth it. So he's sitting out of movement range, these guys are sitting at 8 inches to chuck their spears, so that no matter what, this is a net positive for me. I'm getting shots and he has no way of damaging me.
Yeah,
I didn't cast a spell, because Kamal Black Dart's on 6, and none of the other spells are really worth it at this point. I do want to clarify, I'm a little afraid. I genuinely didn't see this coming. I had no idea they were there. So the Mob's bamboozled me a little bit, but that's my fault for not being vigilant. But yes, due to this movement, all of my Warg have shots. So I guess we'll start with this guy into, we'll just go the number on the front. Fire, there'll be 6 to hit, nothing. This Warg into just this elf here, miss, and then these 2 warg into this guy here. Nothing.
First we got those 4 elves over there going into the troll, and they don't think they have any in the way, so they're pretty clear.
Yeah, no, you're right.
So they moved so it's 4s to hit. That's 2 hits. So and that would be what defense?
It's 7 or 8.
7.
So that would be 6.
It's probably just 6s,
It'll be
which
6s.
sucks.
Oh wow.
1 wound.
Well, Mop's dice have not been working for the last 3 weeks, but I think they might be turning on.
They're charged.
Or he's put them in the microwave again.
Yeah, probably.
Mortal Troll is defense 7.
That's 6s.
Yeah, so a
You
6.
sure?
I looked, I didn't even. Damo said there was 6.
Strength 3, defense 6 and 7 is 6s.
I didn't believe me. I was like, that's 6.
Yep, that's 6s. So that's 1 wound on the troll.
Okay.
Well, I'm gonna go. I'll go wounds on. Is usually the better practice. So 1 wound. Just for bigger models, just
What's
starting.
your
Then we got these 2 elves going for just. I think they're going for. They're going for one of them, which I don't know which one. I forgot
We can.
which one.
No. You can only these 2 can hit him.
Yeah, so just this guy. So and it's in the way, so to hit. So yep, both hit. In the way, so 4 up. Yeah, 4 up.
Jesus Christ.
So that's 5s.
Yeah, it'll be 5s to wound.
He's dead.
So that's 2 orcs dead, and I break once 17 are dead.
Was that 3 6s in a row? Excluding that one that was not a 6?
And this is the man with a dream. Actually, I just realised. Actually, we'll go now another one. We'll go him into the. He moved half.
Yeah, he did move half.
So it's 4. Up or
Cheeky
down?
captain with the 5, up or down, goes down.
That's 5.
That's 4.
So
That's 4.
you'll need 5s to wound.
5. I'm going to.
You only have 1 point.
Heck, that's going to save my life at some point. I'm going to mic that. He's going to get. He has no mic.
You're going to kill the warg.
I'm going to kill the dog.
So
Okay.
I do have a spearman here. So remember, that's a warg rider. Actually, I think they're identical. He's got a throwing spear.
The throwing rider test. Don't get a 1. Nice, he's fine.
So this is a warg rider. I think he's identical to an orc, but that's a throwing spear, not a regular spear.
Now Mop has 1 more shot.
Yep.
So this isn't dead.
The man with a dream.
Actually,
That's 3s with throwing is because is it -1? Yeah.
It's -1 to hit, so he'll be hitting
So
on 4s.
No.
Does he get to re-roll
You've got
to
two-
hits
you've
or
got-
to wounds?
you've got 2 mine.
Do it.
Come on, have some fun. Does it particularly matter? I don't think it really does. We'll start off with this elf here. I will be 2-handing with him,
I'm going to shield. I
and you
win.
win.
Mop in his 6s.
Then
I'm going to shield.
we've got 4 guys into this guy. What wins? And then 2 guys into this one guy.
I'm going to shield.
He doesn't win.
He does
He
win.
does win. No banner? No banners?
Oh no, I've got banner right there.
Banner's close.
So what I need is
High.
96. No. So absolutely no damage done.
For turn 3 or 4, one of the 2. Well, Mop gets a 1.
I do get it. Any heroic moves?
Aristotle's going to heroic move.
This bad boy? Alright.
Yes. Is it?
Arrestor's over here.
So how much might have you got on the whole board, Mark?
He's got 3
One.
left. 3 left.
1 on each person.
2 on a sealed door. The captain used
Oh yeah.
2.
2 over there, 1 over here.
No, 2 over there. Or now 1, yeah.
Yeah, now 1. Yeah. Shit. I guess I have to, don't I? Unless I use it to try and win the fight. Because you've got 1 might left, I'll have 2, so I'm more likely to win the fight, but you'll have more attacks. But you can't get anyone in combat. No, I'm going to let you do it, because you can't surround him. You can only get maybe 4 models in. Oh, you've got spears though. Did everyone here have spears?
Well, the spears have spears.
What, these ones?
Yeah.
So you can get a lot of attacks in.
Where'd you get these spears from, Mop?
Warhammer World.
Oh, Warhammer. Okay, nice. I didn't know they did them.
That's where my tent mage is from. Because... Oh look, there's the guy who team killed his own mate.
Do it again.
Can you do it again? Can
No,
you kill them all?
Isildur's over there. He can kill them all.
He could. 6 is to wound. Actually, no, they're defense 8, aren't they?
Yeah, they're defense 8. God, I really don't know. Because best case I get the 1 attack. Yeah, alright. I've got to do it.
So counter call.
Yep.
There's the focus. There we go.
So Kamal's on 1 might.
Do you want to bring the dice tray over, boys? Thank you.
Oh wait, no, Damon rolls. Oh, well, that was 1. No.
Priority. Yeah, you do. So you did get it.
1.
You did. Technicalities.
I thought we had to roll off. I forgot it was up and down.
Up or down.
But what do I do now?
You probably run away, I'd say.
Do I run away though? Because I do have the dogs here.
Well, he's got to move first.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
So,
but the dogs are. Oh, thank God. The dogs are definitely both in range. Actually, barely. Yeah, but no, they are. I'm pretty comfortable in saying they are. He causes terror, doesn't he? Yep. Can't cast a. Oh no, I can cast a spell.
you can.
Okay, so before he even moves, spell. Yeah. Okay. Bloody hell. Kamal casts Transfixifix on. Not so. For clarification, Kamal is not the caster of the group. He transfixes on a 4 though, so I'm going to chuck 3 at it.
That's right.
Getting a 6.
That's the 6.
How much will you got?
2. I'm feeling lucky. I'm going to use 1 will.
1.
3 rolls 1.
Okay.
Very lucky.
So, where's my d20?
I have no idea.
Well, remember I used 3. That's why there's 3 dice.
Wait, I'll do it good. Oh, no.
So we've just had the moves. Mop's moved up in a couple of places. He failed a courage check down here with old mate.
Which I'm very happy about.
He needed a 6. He got a 2.
Yes.
Otherwise, it's off to the races.
Do I only have 1 shot? Yeah, you won't have a shot.
Well, you got this mate down here as well.
Yeah, so 1 spear here into the closest elf. And I hit.
Yeah, it's
Kill on a. They don't have shields. So am I killing on 5?
Which one that you didn't?
He said the closest.
I did. It was the closest. I specifically pointed to it.
So you do have.
And he won't have a shot, will he? And the troll moved.
Well, he moved fully.
Is he within 18? No, he won't. Oh, he is. So I do have a shot there.
No, he moved full, didn't he?
I would have moved full. You're right.
Yeah, okay.
I don't shoot.
No.
This is very foreign to me. And yeah, all these guys shot. No spears landed.
Unfortunately. Oh, well, they did. They didn't wound.
Oh, no,
A couple landed.
I did get one in. You're right.
Mop, where are we going for your shooting?
Alright, so these 3, I think two of the 2 here have it in the way for the tree.
Yes, they would.
Yeah.
So that would be
a small one.
4, right? So these are just first 2 in the way of the tree. So to hit, 1 hits.
Okay, 1 hits. Just
So
go through the
4 up.
tree.
Nope.
No.
Last guy, so to hit. Nope. I think.
Oh, those 2 guys
He's in
moved forward.
combat. And, well, they just don't have shots.
Yeah,
Yeah, they don't have shots.
I think that's shooting.
How much might does Big Man over here have? 1. So before heroics, I'm going to spend... Oh, so he goes down to 8 from the combat last turn.
Well, there's no combat. This is the
This
first
is the
turn.
turn.
Yeah.
He's going to go down to 8 because he's going to increase his fight value to 6. And then... If I say no, it's over. Because you said no. So I have to declare heroic now. So I'm going to... Kamal has to strike. He has to. Last might gone. Are you going to counter strike? What do you mean?
You've transfixed him. You
Oh,
can't.
I'm not going to strike. No, I am going to strike. It's too late. Yeah, I want to strike.
He's
anyway.
fight 6.
Or even fight. Yeah.
So you're going to strike?
Your guys fight 6. So yeah, I'm going to strike.
Okay.
So I'm ready.
Do you just want to roll? Because you could probably do some special strikes. Because he's got a sword, right?
Kamal, yeah.
Yeah, so you could potentially feint if you do get 10.
And what does that do?
It just allows you to re-roll 1s.
Because I'm not outnumbering you.
Because you are not an orc.
Oh yeah. So this is to strike up to a 7.
7, so you
no.
probably don't want to do that. Was that the only heroic?
Yeah. Anything from you?
We probably should have.
Okay.
Alright.
Do you have a spear support? You
Yes.
do.
But is he? Oh, he's not tagged. Yeah, okay.
No, I couldn't because this guy was in the way. So you've got 3 attacks.
Also, was he was into these two?
Yeah,
weren't
yeah.
they?
Don't worry about
No, you moved him out of the
He's into these two, yeah.
No, these two. Or was
No, he's into these two.
Oh, not him?
No, no.
Oh, okay.
No, yeah.
Yeah, no, he
No,
wasn't.
not him.
'Cause you were-
You're right. So yeah, he's with him.
Okay. Alright,
So how many attacks you got?
3.
Do you need to specify which one's the...
Well, yeah, I can't use my...
Just do it, just be
no,
safe.
you can't.
It's good practice. So I'm 2 attacks up to 3 with Kamal, and I win
Okay.
with fight 7.
Which
Okay.
means
Can back off.
he is prone.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
You can still back off though, can't you?
No, but I'm prone anyway, so...
You can't back off because... oh, you can.
You'll be the one that backs off if you don't kill him. Because he's prone, therefore
Okay.
you have to...
So
back
what's
away.
your defense? 7. I'm winning you on 7s. Oh, on 6s. 7. I'm winning you on 6s with Kamal's strength 4. So do I roll 6 dice and win on 6s? Or what's your strength? 4?
Yes.
Or do I roll 3 dice and win on 4s? So 6 dice on 6s or 3 dice on 4s? How many wounds you got? 2 wounds. 2 fate? Fuck, so it's going to be very hard to kill you. And I've got no might. I don't like this. Or what else can I do? I can't throw him. Oh, I'm going to barge. I'm not going to barge. Yeah, your strength 4. I'm strength... Yeah, I guess I rend. So 4s. For 3 wounds.
Oh, wow. You need to pass 2 fate.
2 fate. 1 fate, so that's...
Yeah, you can... I'm pretty sure you can...
Yeah, you can might this.
So,
Alex, you
he lives...
So he lives just, but he's out of might and fate. No might, no fate.
Finally!
That's the first time this game. I'm sure that's not going to be the first time, nor the last.
Shoot, cast magic, but declare heroic actions, pull stand fast, use abilities, and may not strike if they win a duel. Yeah, you can use the might. Okay, so I back up, do I?
You do, but he's prone. I can get a prone marker. And now I guess we'll
And then I go down to 7. Oh no, how many wins did I do?
You did 1 wound.
Does fate
because he
count?
saved 2.
No, I mean, but do I get 3 back? Essentially, it's additionally, a model in which he wounds, he instantly regains a point of will, unless the wound is saved by a point of fate. So I get 1. So
Yeah.
I just cancel out the.
So you go back to
Did I
8 for the combat.
Yeah, so I just got my +1 for free for doing that one. Wound. Is this turn 4?
4 or 5, one of the 2.
I was gonna say 3 or 4.
That 2-hander in the corner there.
Yeah, this
You just slapped 2 elves.
this guy right here.
So,
So I think that turn went pretty much in my favour.
yeah.
I won like all of the fights, unless Mop was shielding, which I obviously lost those ones.
You stripped a couple of wounds off this captain here. 1 wound. A couple of wounds, 1 wound.
But
You've only got 2.
But I was low fight value there, so that's a fantastic outcome either way.
You got the charge off, the cheeky charge. Isildur killed the guy he was fighting, pretty easy.
Very easy. And Kamal's alive. All the Warg fucking died. All the Warg lost the combats, and then I lost the whole Warg.
Yeah.
But they were there to keep him away from the ball.
Yeah.
That's why they're in the army. So I'm pretty happy with that.
Any words, Mop? Pretty good?
Yeah, I mean, I think that turn went in my favour, but not in a significant way. In a Mob can come back kind
There's
of
a lot of numbers on the board still. Priority roll for turn whatever this is. Shit.
Yes, I got it.
That means you have to.
That's a Fangorn 6.
This is bad. Gertz is going to move.
Gertz? Where's he?
Gertz, he's right
there he
here. The big minion. Are you going to move?
Handsome devil.
You get everyone.
Up to him, yeah.
You get him as well. So you get everyone in this group.
Yeah, I'll use one for Isildur.
You're gonna call one on Isildur? Alright,
Evil
1,
always
2,
wins.
3 goes to evil.
Evil always wins. Fuck.
It's not evil.
That's bad. Yeah, well, there's nothing I can do.
Go gadget Isildur.
Ring's going on.
Big mess in the middle here.
Mosh pit.
So Mott moved away. He's definitely going for the centre. But I am actually pretty happy with this for something I'll explain in a second. And then Kamal has been charged in a very unfavourable way, and he's just tied up the dogs, which is a big problem. So I'm not happy here, and I'm like a 6 out of 10 over here. So I declare heroics first. I'm going to declare heroic combat with the Urukai. So he's down to 1
Black Guard of Barad-dûr.
I'm gonna
Hiding
declare.
there.
a heroic combat with a sealed door.
So that's your last one.
That's your last point of mine.
Okay. That's I'm not too worried with that. Oh, actually, I'm a little worried with it. Where is he? There. Oh, yeah, I'm a little worried with it. Okay. You've got priority.
Roll off.
Evil always wins.
Not here.
So this is the two-hander. So that's a 1, and the non-two-hander is a 4.
See if Mop gets the 6.
But I've got a banner, but it doesn't matter.
So
So,
he needs.
Roll them one at a no, don't roll one at a time. You need 2.
They're both defense 4.
So the small does need 6s and then...
So you need 4s on a sealed door.
Yes,
Yeah,
that's
that's 2 wounds.
There's 2 wounds.
Oh! Hi! Fucking, where is he?
So sealed door gets to move. Where's he going to move?
And the elf.
Not the elf, he was spear supporting.
Oh, okay. Wow, that was so close. I wish I could manipulate that somehow.
He's gonna go.
No, he can't. You turret check, my guy.
Yeah, the troll's scary.
Oh yeah.
You are like courage 7 because your faction bonus. Maybe we'll have to have a look at that. What's his courage value?
It's not.
6 or 7?
Gandalf 7.
I think he'd be 6.
Oh, no, Gandalf 7.
He's 7. I think 7's the highest.
So you should be 6.
I do have will.
Yeah, you do.
Plus your faction bonus because you get +1 courage for your faction, don't you?
7. So I only need to do 1. So 1 will.
Okay, so you spend 1 will, so you're down to 1.
7 by default.
Oh no.
7 with the bonus.
Wow.
Then we got the army bonus.
Okay. Okay, so the troll. Your heroic combat. Borg. Which
3 attacks because I charged.
you
Did you?
did, and the troll is infantry, so it doesn't counter it
And I've
regardless.
tagged him anyway.
Yeah, the troll's tagged. He's not there.
Yeah.
So I've just got my 2 attacks. You've got the fight value.
Ooh,
5 high.
But I've got the banner. And I
you
win.
win. No might.
Yeah, because you blew your might really early. 7. It'd be
7.
By the way, it's
So
5s.
5s
So
regardless.
2 strikes on the guy. 1 wound.
Yeah, there's 1
I'm
wound.
gonna see. He gets it.
If I could figure out how this focus works. There we go.
I'm automatically higher fight than you.
Yeah, you are.
Technically. That's not how the rule works, but you're right. It
Yeah.
does effectively do that.
But you're against. Yeah, 1. Okay.
4. Is it just 1?
It's
Yeah,
just the
'cause he's
troll.
there.
So the troll has 3
4
attacks.
high.
4 high.
With a banner reroll for the troll. That rhymes.
So you won.
So.
God, the ring is so powerful.
Defense 7 on the troll. I'm just going to have a look at some of this terrain while we're waiting.
2 wounds.
I hate the ring.
Well, I guess I don't get
That's
to see it.
ridiculous.
Oh, there goes the troll. I don't know, I think it's really unfortunate. The Mordor troll just seems a lot weaker than it should be.
The Mordor troll's not very good.
It's 100 points.
It's the base size. It's only if the base was
If the
smaller,
base
it'd be
was
fantastic.
smaller.
If he was a cave troll base.
And I guess we'll do the other big fight.
Come on.
Come on.
So I spent the will. I did declare it just not on camera.
Okay,
So I would
so
fight 6. But only 2 attacks on the fell base.
Alright. It's me. Got 6.
the tied fight.
Got it.
So defense 8 on the
Well, it
Nazgul.
depends on what he hits.
I'm gonna hit the best one.
Why are you rolling 2 dice?
Because it's just him. Because I'm gonna
So
reroll
2 attacks?
if
Okay. Yep.
So
It's gotta be weak.
yeah.
I didn't see that when I said what rerolling wounds.
What the hell?
Okay.
2 wounds.
Yeah,
You have to do fate immediately, don't you?
yeah, because he's only got 1 wound.
Yeah.
What the hell?
And you're definitely
It's these Fangorn dice, I'm telling you.
that's brutal. Only 6s on defense 8. That's ridiculous.
But it's fight 4.
Your guys fight 4.
That's
Strength
my
4.
hero.
What's your
Strength
hero's
4.
fight?
No, strength 4.
Oh, so yeah.
Your hero's fight 6?
Yeah, fight 6. Fight 6.
You sure you're 100%?
Yeah. I'd be worried.
I almost. I actually feel like shit. That was so bad. I lost both my monsters back to back. That's right. No, where'd my die go? I've lost another die.
Last turn was pretty hard to watch. I can't imagine what it was like to play.
That was fun as. I loved it.
Yeah, Mops dice, yeah, he cooked them real good.
Especially Rivendell. Deciding, oh, I'm gonna re-roll. Oh, look, critical hit.
So the way I would win this game is I would tie up that end of the board with Kamal and kill that hero. I didn't even... Kamal would have honestly probably just left if I had priority. And then the troll turns the tie in the middle. Because through elves, especially with my banner right there. And then hero support for the might. But without the troll, I think we're pretty much the same number here in the middle. And his troops are obviously a lot better than mine. And his heroes are a lot better than mine.
Yeah.
I genuinely do not think I can win. I think the chance of me winning is so damn low.
Comebacks are real.
So I guess we're going to play one more turn and see where that goes.
Yeah, well, I guess we'll roll for priority and see how this game goes. Who knows? Maybe a sealed door goes mad and then you get to move him.
You do have might.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't have
So
There's what, 3 might left for Mordor?
yeah, there should be 3 left. Yes, there is. Where's Gurt? Is he central?
He's
now?
actually, yeah, he's right next to the drum.
Yeah, but he's right. Yes, the drum.
And you should use your jump.
Yeah, Gertz is going to pop a red move. So I've got 2 might on the board.
Actually, does the drummer have might?
No, he has 1 fate.
Oh, I'm thinking of the shaman.
Yes, he's got 1 might.
Alright, so movement and shooting are done. There were no shots.
No.
So,
I reckon I'm on my last hurrah. I'm calling 2 heroic combats.
2.
Yep. I'm going out Blaze of Glory.
There's no might on the board, but there's definitely fate.
There's some fate.
We need to fix that.
Yeah, exactly. Alright, we're going to start with Gertz.
Where is he?
Right there.
Oh, there he is.
He is... come on. Actually, I think I just remembered something. Gertz is 5-4.
Is he?
Yeah, I thought it was 5-4.
Well, you could still win.
Gertz is not going to... Roll 6.
I'm gonna shield.
Oh.
Gertz is not turning. I was going to set it up for you.
2 1s.
Oh,
He gets the 6, but he is strength 5, but you've got a shield, so I'm still winning on the on 5s. But I get him with
That's
6.
a heal. Nice.
Then strength 5, I'm going to kill him with with much ease. So I guess I just do that. Right there.
Okay.
Then the captain, the blackguard,
I can strike because of just...
he's only fighting these 2 because he has to go there for smaller fights. So I've got, this is the blackguard, and then I've got the spear, and then I've got a banner reroll.
Yeah, I got it.
No, you don't. I'm 5-5.
I'm 5.
I got it's
gets
a draw,
the 6.
but you've got weapons.
Yeah, I do.
So you've got
Who's got
priority.
priority? Not those.
And so 1, 2 is you. Everything is me.
Alright, you win.
Of course, it's the 6.
And then 6s.
What's his defense?
7.
6s.
So 6s.
No. Fine.
Okay, then it's the rest of the combat.
Casualties both sides.
So, the guy down here, unfortunately, finally died. He was doing mad work. I think he took out at least 2 or 3
Okay.
archers.
Yeah, he killed 2 at least.
Um,
Yeah, he was crazy.
Guritz has done his job. Killed 2
kills.
guys. The captain took a wound off the drummer.
But he faded it. Yeah, I have a plan. If one little thing goes wrong, I've lost, but I do have a plan that might just barely work. But I have to win priority to go off.
Oh,
Well,
well,
you got mine, so you're automatically for
No, I don't have mine.
he's out of might. There's no might anymore.
I did 2 heroic combats last turn. That was it. That was my point.
I thought you had more than 1 mine on each.
He had 3.
1 on each. And I blew it.
Guritz called a move. That was the move he couldn't move. Because he was
You blew
boxed
one.
in.
Okay.
Alright, so
So
I need
priority.
priority.
5
will do
on that. You get
It's
it.
me.
So,
So, can you guess what I'm going to do?
Yeah.
run away.
What am I going to do, Mark?
You're gonna tag
I'm not gonna
Why?
tag anyone up.
You're gonna break.
I'm gonna drum.
He's gonna drum.
I'm gonna drum. I'm drumming. You can't stop me.
That means you can't enter my control zone.
Oh yeah, I guess it does. Right, I can't activate his control zone. Yeah.
Sure, you would like to drum.
You sure?
Well, I can't win if I don't drum. I know, but I can't win if I do drum. My idea was I was gonna block off these guys and then just shove everyone on point and then break and win.
The boys.
I know. But I can block them off as well.
It was a good idea,
Good idea.
but control zones suck. So, for anyone who doesn't know what control zones are, there's a 1-inch imaginary bubble around every model. And in order to move past a model, you need to deactivate that zone or charge them. So there's a couple guys around here blocking
You
off.
can do CGI with the
Zorks.
bubble? Hell yeah.
Yeah. I'm really good at computer stuff. Because you'd probably break this turn, wouldn't you?
Yeah,
He's
this is
two
the
away
last,
from
this is
breaking.
the last turn. So yeah.
Finish the game. I've just got a couple of questions for you because I thought that this would be a good way to explain our beginner thought processes. So the first one is who was the MVP for you? And I've just thrown that out of focus.
You mean like
Who was your most valuable model or hero?
model? I mean, the one who probably did the most is probably Isildur. But the one who came in clutch probably was Eristor, just because he knocked out the Witch King. And
Yep.
the Witch King could have been transfixing. Kamal. Because he could have transfixed Isildur. Because he can see Isildur. So knocking him out, he just meant, oh look, I'm gonna put on the ring, Kamal's dead. So, yeah.
Yeah, that Witch King, the Witch King, the Kamul death was really out of left field. I didn't expect it. No one expected it, but that double re-roll into a 6 was obscene.
But no, the ring rates can just die.
Oh yeah.
You cannot predict ring rate death. It just comes.
Yep. Okay. So, what did you think of the Weather Pig's army? Obviously, you outnumbered him, which is incredibly strange for you because you normally have a very elite force.
I was scared that Kamal was going to kite me a little bit. But then when he
did a little bit.
A little. But then because I went straight up to you. And I reckon... No, yeah, you did heroic move, and then you tried to...
I got very lucky. You could have killed
I-
them all that first turn that you got into him.
No, you charged me.
I know, but even then,
And
I
you
had to move.
And you transfixed me. So
Yeah.
he's lucky that Aristor's alive, actually. Because Aristor used his last point of might to keep him alive, which eventually killed the person who really hurt him and hurt his feelings.
Hurt his feelings.
Yes. But yeah, so the troll, getting both the troll and Kamal at the same turn, that did it.
What do you feel that you did wrong in this game?
Wrong. I did everything right.
That's actually what you think. The way you said
No.
wrong.
I did mess around. I didn't allocate the spears right. Like in the flank, I put no spears in the flank. So when it came back to the captain in the middle and everyone around it, like when Gertz was there, I had no spears to help that one dude out. So I couldn't help out. So Gertz started chopping, but it was unfortunately it was already too late for Gertz.
All right. We know that you did everything right from your previous answer. How do you feel about the 3 mandatory? Because that was the big thing about this game, was the 3 mandatory warbands. I know it put a lot of pressure because it's like, do I get 1 big hero and 2 small ones, or?
Actually, I think because I remember there was a rule that because we started off. It wasn't just 3 mandatory, there was like a couple other rules as well, before we just said just 3. Because that was use the army that you've used the least, was one of them. I remember we talked about that initially.
That was one of the original ideas, but,
But
one of the other armies is very small at the minute.
I made the army that had 3 warbands and had the people I'd never usually play. So I was like, okay, I just use them. And then, but yes, I reckon if that was the Witch King, which could fit 18 people, that would be a bit scary. Because I remember you rolled a couple once, and that would have changed.
I could take more numbers, but to take one, I would just take the troll out.
Yeah, which I mean, the troll with the ring, the troll.
And strength 3 bows.
And the lucky shot, yeah. That lucky.
It's not that lucky though. Strength 3 bows are going to win the troll.
Yeah.
All right, last question, and this is a surprise question that I've just thought of. Because we are new, what would be, because you play this army, these two armies, these are your main armies.
Yeah.
What would be your advice to new players when playing these armies? I know we're not the most knowledgeable people about these, but from a noob's perspective.
With Numenor, I don't use spears because I want to use the actual models for spears. But bring spears with Numenor. It'll help. It will ease your pain. So yeah, bring a lot more people than Elite Army, because the heroes you only get Elendil and Isildur, and then a captain. Not bringing Elendil and just bringing Isildur and a couple of captains is probably a safest bet, because his hero of valor, and then you got fortitude, so you can just chuck in as many human armies. And numbers is, I think they're more like a numbers army.
Yeah.
And then Rivendell, you only need a couple, because a lot of their fortitude, or there's only one fortitude. No, there's only one valor. But most of their big hitters are pretty good hitters.
Here with old mate, the Weather Pig. Tough game, Mop's luck prevailed. So just the same questions. You were here for the later questions. The first one was, who was the MVP for you? Now it doesn't mean who did the best. It could be who surprised you, or who was your most valuable model?
I know who.
The drum.
The drum.
Gertz didn't really do anything. Gertz got me the deployment I wanted, but I think I did the deployment wrong. I think I put the troll right next to you and get him in combat turn 1. Put the troll over there, I reckon, because he just done it.
Oh yeah. I thought you meant like that. You that's what you did. You put it close to his
No. MVP. I don't know. It was really good doing Maelstrom with Gertz. I did enjoy the Blackguard Captain. First time I used him. Fight 5 is really fun against elves, and Strength 5 can really hurt elves. And yeah, the drum actually didn't do that much for me. Kind of no one. no one did very well in that game. No, that one Wild Rider that killed 2 elves in the corner of the board.
Oh yeah, no, he was a champion.
He was awesome. The one that got dewarged in turn 2 or 3. He was a trooper.
I think he killed three archers?
I think it was only 2.
2 or 3, yeah, something like that. But he tied him up for a long enough time.
He got a spear kill.
This will be a bit of a contentious question, but what do you think of Mop's army?
I've been trying to convince Mop to take A, Numenor more, and B, generic captains. Mop likes his big heroes. And to be fair, it was the big heroes that won in that game. The big hero, singular. But I think it is really scary how many bodies you can get on the board when you take smaller captains and lesser heroes. So I think the problem is because I only have one army, Mop really knew what to... And Mop only has one at the moment, technically. So we were countering each other. But yeah, I think you definitely still want the big heroes in Numenor, because that's what happened. But I think instead of taking 2 big heroes like Mop normally does, taking 1 big hero, because he is still, even though he's cheap, he's still a big
125 points for a D8 model that can halve anyone's fight value. He's D8 with the shield.
So no, I think it was good that Mop tried having 1 good hero to do the pushing, and then other heroes just to command an army.
Yeah, because because you both sent me your lists at least a week and a half ago, and I saw them, and I gave you both a little bit of feedback into... My feedback to you probably wasn't as good as the feedback I gave to Mop, in that I said you could probably fit Isildur in instead of a Numenorean captain, because he only had Arrestor as his big hitter. and he had so many points to he had like 30 or 40 points to spare, and he had maxed out his warbands.
I was trying to figure out how to put it, because I had the new Minoan captain, but it had like 30 points to spare because they were all maxed.
Oh, yeah,
so I was like,
yeah, red one.
what the heck do I do? And then the demo was like, oh, well, just fit a Sildor. I was like, I can just fit a Sildor.
I like mid-tier heroes like that. I like Gothmog, Isildur, Theoden.
Théoden's pretty good.
Those are my favourite. I like the commandy heroes. Not that Isildur's a commandy hero, but I like the mid-tiers.
What do you think that you, like, some misplays, or what do you think you did right or wrong?
I think my biggest issue was in the army creation itself.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't. I don't know what to do with Kamul. I guess Kamul didn't have enough support. I definitely could have had Kamul move up with the Orc force to keep people off him. I think it really was in the army building, because I built the list about being really quick, and the problem is I spent too many points on the Orc, too many points on the Fell Beast, and the Orc and the Fell Beast and one of my captains aren't affected by the drum, so the Orc was just left behind. Sorry, the Troll was just left behind. So I think I really just wanted to play with my big toys, and just not in a way that would really suit it. I think if I wanted the big toys, if I want a Troll, I don't think I should be taking a Fell Beast in the same list. I should have had Witch King on horse, maybe not even. Maybe just an army of Gothmog with the Troll.
So maybe like a support Witch King that could then allow the Troll to do a lot of the heavy lifting.
Well, the Witch King is actually probably, I think Witch King on horse is more expensive than Kamul Fell Beast. He's so many points. But yeah, I think I didn't spend enough points on the core of the army, which is really, like, you can get a tough core with Mordor. If you've got Moran and Orcs in there, or just a crap ton of regular Orcs, I think I neglected that. I played this army, I think I played more like a Rivendell army, where I focused on the elites, and you played more like a Mordor.
I thought the exact same thing. I was like, this is just reversed, and it's gone what I would have been.
Except it reversed, but you have a fight 6 cheap hero, whereas Mordor does not have that. So
yeah, I definitely think, because it's the first time you've ever played without a horde of Morannons.
Kind of. I've played with none of the. I think I've played an only Orc army, but it was at like 500 points. I've never played a big point army without Morannons, because I could have take out the Troll, take out Kamul, switch in for the Witch King, or even for Gothmog. I would have had a massive horde of Strength 4 models that would have just demolished your elves if they won the combat. But in saying that, I actually really enjoyed having the two-handing Orcs. I actually really liked that.
They really did well.
With spear support, but the problem is the box only comes with 8 spears, so I don't have enough spears. So what I need to do is get another box of Orcs, have a crap ton of them, and I really enjoy having the two-handers. I think they are pretty fun.
Yeah, they really do surprise you.
They demolished like 4 of my dudes here.
Because they're winning the numbers on 4s.
Yeah.
They're really cheap for the amount of damage they can push out.
One thing that I think you did, wrong though, is what you were talking about initially for a second there. I reckon if you did split out a bit more, not just put all in one spot, like if you put the Witch King sort of like not too close, but like close, and then you put like, if you put the Troll here, or even if you put the Troll over there, and you put the Witch King here.
I should put the Troll.
Yeah.
Come on.
And then you can put the Witch,
Troll?
and then if you put the Witch King here, you could transfix him and then put the Troll into him and bang, he's dead.
The Troll does. You don't need to transfix it. The Troll is quite silly. But
Yeah,
you've
but
got all
still.
that. Yeah, but I tie up the elves with the Orcs. That's when I play fun things. Troll, Nazgul, Gothmog, and mainly the Warg. I have to stick them close to the Orcs. The moment they leave the Orcs, they're gone. Like I've had a whole unit of 12 Warg with Gothmog just get shredded by Gondor that one time. It was like one of my first.
Yeah, I can't remember.
But when the Warg stick with the Orcs, they use the Orcs to win the fight, knock them down and insta-kill them. I think I really need to stick close to my Orcs.
The next question was, how do you feel about 3 mandatory warbands? I know it's pretty hard for a Mordor player, because you really like to beef out on those warbands and get as many numbers as possible.
I guess I needed to take the big guns to do the 3 warbands. Because if I had taken less, I could have had... The warbands weren't maxed out. If I was able to take another warband, I would probably take I'd take a shaman, I'd have even more orcs. I probably wouldn't have taken one of the big boys. I think you can do it, but I just need more orc models. Didn't have enough spear models, didn't have enough orcs. And yeah, the base size in that troll is just, it's so big. And I like this game dense. I like the terrain dense in Lord of the Rings, so the troll really just cannot move. That's the troll never gets to combat. Because you can just play around it. And I was faster than you, my whole army was faster than you, and you were still able to run so great the troll.
You scrambled your whole army at the start of the game. I was like, well, now they're ready.
I think it's that mark from Mop. He spent 1 point of march, and then you had 2 turns to drum, and I think this might be down to my my layout that I threw together. But I think, yeah, maybe those buildings kind of funneled you into points.
Well, I chose where to
Yeah,
drop that.
well that's
There
it.
was 4 points to go into the middle, and anyone got 5 then.
Well, that's it.
I wonder if that building wasn't there, I would have just...
I think it's just also every time you go against me with this on the field, it's just
bad.
It's just not going well. The troll always dies very quickly.
Because I have been wanting to do... I want to do, and I was thinking even before this game, I want to do an army that's complete opposite of this one. I want to take all cheap heroes, like maybe not even Gothmog.
Okay.
Just everyone under Gothmog, and just take Moranins and Orcs, and just absolutely swamp the board. Because if I hit the drummer, and I put 50 Orcs in the middle, your strength 3 elves are not going to kill enough to win the game.
Yeah.
Well, I guess you have to break me to win the game, so maybe you will, but it's going to be very hard. Because once Moranins stand somewhere, they are not going away, unless you break them, and then they go away very quickly.
Do you have any advice for new players playing Mordor? From like your experience as a new player.
Because Mordor's very, very broad. I think it's the broadest army in the game.
They have the most models, and Gondor is second.
I think most Mordor starters are just going to have the Moranins, and I'm still experimenting as to whether I actually do like the Moranins, because it's a lot. I love them like aesthetically and thematically, but it's so many points to dump into a fight 3 model.
Yeah.
I am enjoying the regular Orcs. I don't know if Moranins would have turned this around, because I wasn't winning the fights. The fights I won, I killed. So the Moranins would have been a complete waste here. But unfortunately, I really do think you just need that diversity. You do need 2 or 3 boxes of Orcs.
Yeah.
As much of a pain in the ass as that is. And I don't know, there's just so much to do with Mordor. I think it'd be interesting to see what more Fight 4 does. But the problem is the Black Numenorian models are not good. So it's hard to get Fight 4 in there.
Yeah.
But yeah, I honestly think if anything's taught me so far with Mordor, you have to stick with your Orcs. The moment you leave the Orcs, no matter who you are, Witch King, K'mul, Troll, Gorgoroth, I don't know. I don't care who you are. I think you just need to stick with your Orcs. The Orcs are the same.
Well, yeah, okay, yeah.
Or no, not quite. It's a little back and forth, but the Orcs are going to prevent your Troll from being swarmed. The Orcs are going to win the fight for your dogs to get the double strikes. The Orcs are going to win K'mul's fight because he's going to give his fight 6 to the Orcs. I think it's just Orcs.
So just play Goblin Town.
Goblin Town's really scary. I saw the scary in the movie.
Definitely a new experience being behind the camera instead of being the one in front of it. Yeah, is there anything else you two want to say?
I am going to win the next game.
Yes. Well,
I already won.
yeah, you.
You can see me.